I'm Nathan, and in this video, I'm going to explain to you how you can maintain the vibrational state of being from within yourself that you prefer without having other people knocking you out of that vibration by being negative or just the way it feels to be around them, by the traffic you experience on the way to work, something in your relationship. There are constantly experiences that happen in reality that are essentially giving us an option. Do you want to shift to match that frequency? Or do you want to choose to maintain the one that you're at? Or do you want to use this experience to even elevate your current vibration? Welcome back to Vibes and Frequencies. This is exactly what we are discussing today. So, this information is some of the most empowering that I've experienced. The truth is that I have a way of being that I prefer to be, and you probably do too. It just feels right. It feels natural. It feels good to be you in the state of positivity and having an abundant experience. But if you're like me, you may notice that continuously, for some reason, you're attracting interesting reflections sometimes where somebody's being extremely negative. Or maybe if you're like me, you live with your partner. So I live with my partner here in this space, and sometimes we're not always in alignment on the same vibration. Sometimes I'm so focused and I'm so flying and flowing in the vibe that I am, but then she can walk in and not be doing anything wrong, but all of a sudden I naturally start to match her state. This is an exact example of how this might be expressed and experienced by you. And it can be so frustrating. It can be so frustrating to have this happen. I know because I've experienced this pretty much my whole life. So the key here into maintaining your own vibration and keeping that vibrational state is actually very simple. You have to realize the world is not against you. It is working for you. If you're like me, then you might notice as soon as you're feeling amazing, that's when some stupid crap starts happening, right? And it starts to build this weird perpetual cycle. This is how it's manifested for me. As soon as I start feeling amazing, that's when it seems like reality's all of a sudden starting to tear me down. But you have to realize, if you want to maintain this true vibrational state of being, the mechanics of reality and how it works, because it'll help you to realize certain things that are pulling you into a lower or negative vibration, or better said, an experience that you don't prefer to be having. And it's very simple. This is the mechanics that you can tune into to empower yourself and not have this happen. Reality is not working against you. It's working for you. Not only this, but an even more literal direction that you can realize this is that you are reality. You are everything happening, literally. So every single person that is outside of you, every single experience outside of you, literally the room that you're in, exactly your whole situation in life is a direct reflection of your current vibrational state of being. Now, I have a video tagged below that I recently made that I recommend you check out at the end of this video that expresses how you can change your vibrational state of being, and it goes really deep into this. So if you want to flesh that out and really explore that topic, I highly recommend you check out that vibrational state of being video I've got tagged below. It'll be extremely helpful for this. But for now, this is okay information to move forward with. Realize that everything outside of you is literally a reflection. But pretend that you're in a room of mirrors, and every single thing that you're feeling from within, it's reflecting outside of you, because that's literally how it works. You've probably heard it said that if you want to see your reflection smiling, it doesn't make sense to scream and bang on the mirror, because then what the mirror is going to reflect, aka reality, is you screaming and freaking out. It's not going to smile. It's not going to show joy. You have to smile first. You have to be that from within, then the reflection will reflect it. So this is the key to realize, is that when somebody's being negative to you, or somebody starts riding you in traffic on the way to work, these experiences, they literally are you. It is a direct reflection of your current vibrational state of being. So if you are really in alignment with your true vibrational state of being and what you truly prefer, then your reflection would show that. But here's the key. Even if the reflection doesn't show that, and you are still experiencing all this negativity outside of yourself, don't let it get you down. Don't let it knock you out. Don't let it pull you into it and you start matching that vibration and you get mad. because so-and-so's mad and is arguing with you, then you're like, oh, yeah, This is what many of us have been doing, is with our empath powers, we've been matching other people's frequencies. If somebody's upset or whatever, we start to match that. But the truth is that the best way to help someone in the first place is not to match their lower state, but to maintain the higher positive state within yourself, because that helps them to have permission that they can step into that vibration that you're emanating. So this is a great way as an empath to realize that you don't have to match and sympathize with every single thing that every single person is feeling, no matter what it is. You literally can just be you and choose to be that, knowing that it's the most profound thing you can be. Now, moving back to the mechanics of how you can empower yourself to stop getting basically knocked into what other people are projecting, for example, is to realize that reality is the mirror. Here's the mirror. I'm going to smile because I want reality to be happy, and I want to feel good, and I want to be successful, and I want to have fun. So I'm smiling. But for some reason in this reflection, people are still being rude. People are still saying weird things. Things are breaking in my home. You know, the traffic is horrible. Work sucks. All of a sudden, I'm not making as much money as I was before. All these things, right? So you might see that happening while you're smiling, and then you're like, what the hell? Why is this happening? This isn't right. Either you reject what's happening because you believe that it's not supposed to be happening, or you match the frequency of what's happening. In both scenarios, guess what the truth is? The truth is that you're not actually smiling. You're not actually being that vibrational state. Because if you were actually being it, then you wouldn't care what the reflection of reality showed you. Think about it. If you were truly a vibrational state of positivity, for example, then anybody could be negative around you all day. It could be everybody's negative, 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 and you would not be affected because you are the true vibrational state of positivity. Now, the irony is that if you were the true vibrational state of it, then reality would reflect that to you. You see what I'm saying? But don't do it just because you want reality to reflect it, because that vibrational resonance is the version of you that wants to experience it and is trying to. And so you're emphasizing to the reflection of reality that you're trying and you're working at it, and it's not working out. And so this is the reflection that many of us are getting. We're getting a vibrational reflection of the version of you that wants to be this, that feels like they can, but still isn't quite giving themselves permission to be. And the easiest way for me to finally give myself that permission and to realize it is to actually truly realize that everybody else in my experience is me. Everyone that you talk to on a day-to-day basis is you, literally, not metaphorically speaking. It is literally the truth. Yes, they are their own individual expression, and yes, it's true that we experience ourselves as individuals. That is the truth of the experience that we're having. But the true truth is that you are everyone, and you are the entire experience. Again, I highly recommend you check out that vibrational state of being video that I tagged below. It will literally help you to tune into some of the most profound 5D consciousness that will just elevate you, and you'll realize this and tune into it vibrationally, and you can start emanating and matching the frequency that I present in these videos, and you can give yourself that permission to shift too, because it all comes back to you. The power is you. Even the fact that you're perceiving me right now saying these things is a direct reflection of your current vibrational state. I cannot tell you anything that you do not already vibrationally have within you. Otherwise, you would not experience this, and this match, this interlocking of information would not be taking place. I am you talking to yourself. You are me on the other end receiving it. So every single person that you experience is literally you. So when someone's being negative, previously, you might, if you're like me, have been upset because why is this person being mean? I'm so sensitive. Why is this person being mean? I'm so nice to everybody, blah, blah, blah. Realize that person isn't being mean. You're just literally experiencing a reflection of your current vibrational state. Now, you might think that what you want to do when you see somebody being negative, for example, is to start figuring out, what do I do to raise my vibration? What do I do? What do I do? How do I do this? But what is that vibrational state? Really consider this. What is the vibrational state of you thinking, what do I do? What do I do? That's the vibrational state of you digging yourself deeper and deeper into the experience of what you don't prefer, because you're resisting it and you're insisting that something else is happening. You're insisting that things go better. And so you're digging yourself deeper into the vibrational reality of what you don't prefer, and you will continue over and over and over again to manifest cycles of information and more reflections that show you exactly who you're being. The key, literally, is don't worry about it. Don't give it too much attention. It doesn't matter. Just keep being you. And if people are being negative or things are happening, just remember it's just a reflection. It's not that deep, bruh. And keep moving forwards, because this is the vibrational state of you that's learning and giving yourself more and more permission to not get sucked into it. Keep moving forwards. Keep being you. Don't resist the negativity you experience. Accept it for what it is and choose to be positive from within. And you will literally start to see that the mirror of reality starts reflecting that to you, and you'll actually stop experiencing those things. But here's the deal. The way that we experience reality in this 3-4D experience is time unfolding. It's time unfolding. It's linear. So when you start smiling, it's going to actually take a while for the mirror to smile back. Consider it like this. You are everything. Consider it like this. You're testing yourself. Is this really who you are? Because if not, that's fine. I'll give you who you are. If you're really going to be this, you have to be it consistently, unconditionally. And then reality will reflect it and agree with you and say, yes, this is who you are. This is the truth of who you are. This is what you'll experience now. But you have to not be looking at the reflection. You have to be looking and being from within for this to actually work. And this is the key that so many of us aren't really realizing. And it's so simple, okay? For example, making YouTube videos, doing this because I love it, doing this because it's who I am, being that vibrational state of literally I'm just here in the moment enjoying it. This is an emphasis to reality and reflection that this is who I am. This is who I'm being. If I go and I'm constantly looking on YouTube and I'm seeing, okay, 12 people disliked this video. Only 500 clicked it. Nobody cares. Nobody's watching anything. It's not working. Me being the vibrational state of empowerment that I feel right now, it's not working. My subscribers are still the same amount. Then I'm not truly being that vibration. You see what I'm saying? That's a direct reflection, if you're feeling things like that, that it's not actually who you are. It's not actually who you're being. If you really didn't care, it would be because you were really just being that version of you unconditionally. And that's when, over time, reality will start to reflect it. You have to be it first. You can't do something and then go and look, for my example, you can't do something and then immediately look at YouTube. Did I get more subscribers? Make the video. Did anybody like this video? Make a new video. Is anybody liking this? Am I making sales? Blah, 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 blah. You see what I'm saying? You can't do something and immediately look to the reflection, because that's you being the vibrational state of somebody who's looking in the reflection. Is it working? Is it working? Digging yourself deeper and deeper into a vibrational reality where all you are is a being who's wondering, is it working? If it was working, consider that reality. You literally would not be fazed by it at all. You just keep being you. Isn't that awesome? So this is exactly how you do it, guys. Thank you so much for subscribing for the future content. Thanks for taking a moment to go below and like this video. I do appreciate that, and I'll see you for the next one. Once again, I'm Nathan. Have a great day.